Hey guys, it's Titan coming at you with another game of Hades 2. And we're trying the Great Chaos Above trial today. So this is going to be 20 fear worth of random vows, a random weapon, random everything, and what are our vows? We don't see a timer, so that's good. Alright, we're going to have time to look. Alright, so Rivals 3, Hubris 2, Shadow 1, Fangs 1, Grit Wards. Alright, so more foes, they'll be invulnerable for a little bit. And they just gave us Millennium Torches again with Whim of the Fates. Alright, so, yeah, alright, so now, getting higher rarity boons could hurt us pretty bad, but yeah, it's just going to be a matter of whether or not we can get magic online, because things are going to get rough. But here, we should be able to get it on the special, hopefully.
To the Witch of the Crossroads recently. To give thanks to her for making such
But, you know, we've got time. Rivals 3 Prometheus fight is, like, a little annoying, but it'll be fine. Special for freeze, there we go. And it is a strength build, so, you know, we'll hopefully be able to get that in there. Do we have the bird? Yeah, we got Rocky with us, so there's that. Now, we do go to the Chaos thing here, because we already have the best thing out of Demeter, and it's probable enough that we can get something good out of this. Alright, so this is actually what we want, right? No, if we get limited to common blessings, yeah, so this will be great. We could do this and get a big HP pool, though. I don't have to use attacks for this build. MP, we should hopefully be able to solve in a different way, and we'll just tell ourselves, don't use the attack. Alright, what do we get here? Hammer. Alright, we've got some great stuff then. We can go for like Aphrodite on the primary or on the regen. Hammer. I mean, Poseidon could be real cool also, but I don't think we want to grab Hera. We'll just get Hammer first. I like getting Aphrodite. I like getting, you know, a little bit of healing going on there. Now, the Rivals 3 Prometheus fight is a little nasty, but look, this isn't the best torch aspect to roll, but it is a torch aspect. And we don't have a timer on us, so, like, you know, all things considered, with Fate's Whim on, too, like, we're gonna, even though we can't count on huge gold totals, we're gonna get strong abilities through the run. So, here we go. Attack split in two the first time we strike foes. I think this will be good, right? Because if we get, like, maybe we go for, like, Poseidon on the attack, and then we get, like, cool froth things with a knockback. I kind of like that. Here, Pomegranate. There, you know, 5% damage per level. It's not the most amazing thing, but that Pomegranate's free. You know, you find a minor door here, and you're happy about it. Now, we are not finding the double Centaur Heart, but fortunately, we do know that we're going to be getting our boosted HP from the Chaos Boon. Now, I think getting the Hex online could be good. I mean, Look, a hex can be really amazing, and we're going to try to make it so. There we go, good stuff. Because the Eris fight can be annoying, but we have a freeze, and so we're going to hope that we'll get it. I've done the Prometheus Rivals fight a few times.
Begin another cycle, little star.
Alright, so we're going to take Eclipse, I guess. I mean, going Impervious could be the right way to go. But no, more damage. More damage is what we'll do. And, you know, we won't have the bonuses taking it through, but hopefully we'll be able to get, you know, like the armor tie-in or something. Hopefully we'll be able to get something. Something, anything. Alright, more coins. We actually have a whole bunch. I think we had the Charon Boatman card, so that'll at least be quite helpful.
What else is here?
And here, Aphrodite is the thing we might want on the most slots, so we're gonna grab it first, I guess, and hope that we get one of them. Ouch.
She's back.
So if we can grab it on, like, attack, then that really might be totally worth it. Just to be able to push a bunch of damage out.
Every form, even that of a delicate little spider.
Alright, but we don't have the choice there. We're going to take Glamour Gain because that is going to, you know, give us MP regen. Which this build doesn't have to have tons of it, but, you know, having some passive gain. Oh yeah, wonderful stuff. Spin to win. Now, do we have Origination Curse? I don't think so. Yeah. Well, it's still an interesting enough build. Alright, so 3 doors left. Try to grab Poseidon on the attack. Because some knockaround could be nice, you know. Alternately, the cast there could be okay too. Or something like Star for more rewards, or, you know, there's a bunch of Poseidon wins that could be good aside from the core ones. Which I'm not totally crazy about the Hera attacks. The hitch, but I mean it's probably pretty good, but I like a status effect if you're gonna not be doing it too often.
I also feel as though you've been looking out for me.
Such a voyage we have had, haven't we, niece? And you're not even in my same vicinity. Just how it is with relatives. If you got past Polyphemus before, you can do it again, can't you, my niece? Once you make it past the docks, it's a straight shot down the channel to Olympus.
It's like, it's gonna be hard, but you can do it, right? Right? Alright, so Froth or Buried Treasure. Or Swell. Well, theoretically, a different cast could be good, but we wouldn't want a Demeter cast. I mean, or really an Aphrodite cast. So, like, out of the board that we have now, if we grab Hera, then we won't see anything else. Yeah, we'll take the ring. Then maybe the minor rewards would have paid off more. In fact, they probably would have, but this will at least give me some more damage out of the build.
Now what?
Alright, we can avoid taking Hera, though, by grabbing Hermes and then Demeter, which is what we'll do, I guess. while we could get some damage out of Hera, like I just don't really believe in her boon set. I've been wrong before, you know.
To our esteemed messenger and my distinguished friend.
That really means a lot. Cheers, Em. You know I like doing things fast, but one thing I like even more is doing things well. We gods don't always have to work hard, but your father always did, and so do you. I'm glad
Alright, and we get a chibi little Hermes face. And of course, with this big money pool that we're developing with the Hermes shrines and stuff.
You underworld types tend not to be too fussy, and you're clear with what you want. I like that about you.
Pretty good. Alright, so I think travel deals just we take here. Being able to buy more stuff in the shops is very good indeed. Now, the thing here is, if we just skip Hera and grab Demeter, what can we get? Well, we can get longer freeze. There's plenty of fine stuff out of Demeter we could get. The Omega attack tie-in, you know. So I'd prefer to get either Poseidon or Aphrodite on the attack over Hera. Oh, that's right. We've got the ranged cast too. I totally forgot that's what we got out of the Chaos, the Pomegranate. This is so funny because it's a Chaos trial at the Fate's Whim. And,
Since we met, and I felt all bound from
pretty
the
good.
start. May this ambrosia.
I shall accept this, but no more. Know that your mother and I always had our struggles, Flower.
And we get Chibi Demeter face. Oh, look at her. She's glowering.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, so freeze effects last 3.8 seconds longer. Probably better than this sprint thing. I mean, that sprint is fine. Gust is fine. It slows him down. You know, range shots are slower. It's good, but this is a huge amount of freeze. The +3 levels really paying off, you know. Any move that's good is probably going to be a good bit better with all that thrown on. And we've dodged rarity this whole time, so we still have our MP total. So, well, time to roll the dice. Hey, good deal, good deal. And there we go. We get Wave Strike. We are going to take this because we're going to hope, yeah, to buy another one and get Froth. No, we don't get it. We'll take Ocean Swell. That'll be fine. That 5 to pay won't be too bad. We're not going to buy the Pomegranate. Alright, Polyphemus, souped up fight. We have 136 HP, but we have strength, and we'll have weakness. We should be able to do this. We got a strong enough build, right?
Could have run away, that guy. Knew I'd seen the last of him. Found out I smelled the last of him. And maybe now I heard the last of him.
I don't think Odysseus plans to make a habit of visiting now. Which means you won't ever get to hear what happened when he first escaped from you. It's quite a tale.
Think I can live with that? Nobody's a dirty sneak. Don't want a story about a guy like him.
Who's gonna want a story about a guy like him? Indeed.
Thanks, bitch. Now it's crawling.
Alright, poisoned again. Lost a little bit of HP there. It's all fine, though. Drop the base. Boom, baby. Oh. Hit with poison again. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Dig through the ditches. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, not like that. Not like that. Okay, no. Just get under it. Just finish it. There we go. 35 HP. Plenty. And by the time we get to the Eris fight, we'll have, we'll have more HP in the pool, hopefully, and be able to go. Of course, with Poseidon and Demeter, we have aspects of maybe getting like the water boon to max HP thing. All right, metallic droplet for the keepsake this time. This is just going to be running faster, jumping higher. That's good. We're going to grab the Centaur Heart. Totally worth it. And then, it'll show up eventually. We've got a lot of the Arcana cards that are solid for longer. You get HP as you go through the rooms. You get HP MP through your totals. It's nice stuff. And we do have minor boon swapping. So, there's a big old guy in the air there. But the splitting attack that we have out of the Poseidon is very punchy. Of course, to be able to get it, we gotta stay in on them for our MP regen, but, easy peasy. It's not like we want to be far away from the foe anyway. This in towards enemy, that's what I always say. We're gonna transform this into a heart. Magnificent, good roll. We got a few more of those. Although a good player uses the dice rolls a lot in this game, I usually just go with the Fate Swim anyway, so I'm quite used to this style. Although not, I wouldn't use these torches, I would use better ones. Here, Selene. Because with the cast, it's not like as much damage as you can get out of a cast, but it's good. Ow. We've got plenty of ability to take damage for free. Feels bad.
The possibilities.
Alright, magnificent. It gets the armor one, so that is where we're going. And we're not delaying it, right? Because if we get 3 more and we get to it, then that is the payoff that we're waiting for. Being able to drop that armor every now and then, you're like, I'm about to get hit by something, or even just, I want to go in and take a bunch of damage off of them, then you can do anything you want to do. The world is your oyster, or clam, or, culturally appropriate shellfish. Some people don't have oysters, and, the world would be something else for them. I myself don't have any oysters, so I don't want to be, excluded from owning the world. Not on that basis, anyway. Maybe on the basis that nobody ought to own the world. Several hearts in. Now we're at 200, and with strength, that'll give us a good cushion for the Eris fight. Here, we, continue to roll through. Oh, well, they stick the Heraboon on us anyway, right? Okay, well, I kind of wish we had, we'll just take Hestia and see what we get out of it, right? I think we'll go Stuffed Candle, and that'll be good, because, that'll, yeah. So we got five God's Boons in the pool here, because, the rolls can be in interesting ways, but I don't mind, that only matters if you have a plan for a build, right? And we don't look like guys with plans. That's not what we do here. We want to be aggressive, be aggressive.
Next bearing.
We want to drop the weakness onto the foe. We want to swirl around and spin with the torches, and hopefully, drop a meteor down. Boom, baby. Alright, and Kid Icarus shows up. Good. If only we had origination, but hey, we'll make it work anyway. Because this is a very promising build. Like, sure, we gotta beat Typhon eventually. Sure, there's, you know, Eris to fight and the rivals Prometheus fight. But, you know, as far as feeling confident, we started with what I need more than anything in the world, which is freeze on a weapon that I understand. This isn't my favorite torch, but it is my torch. The Torch of Millennium. And actually, the one that we did the other Chaos Trial with, too.
Been flying for a while now. At first, it brought me back to the terror I felt as a kid. Those final moments. I wanted to put myself through them again and again. Don't know why.
Icarus, you were young and you made a mistake. What's the use torturing yourself for it for all eternity? I thought you wanted to learn to fly to prove yourself to your father.
Come on, Meli. I'm never going to prove myself to him. But something happened as I kept trying to use my wings. I started to like it, seeing from a different point of view.
You look so in your element up there. I always believed if I could make you whole again, perhaps some night we'd fly together.
You've no idea how much I wanted that too. But it was something I had to do on my own. I'd love to take you up with me now, but yeah, shades and goddesses don't mix.
Alright, so here, this is both pretty rough, right? We get some levels, but Prime, a bunch of MP. We don't really have a lot of MP to lose to the Prime. This stings. But the other one would have made me take 20 damage every time we cast, so even worse. That's really rough. It's actually really going to, gonna hurt us, but... But it'll be fine, you know, we'll just, because we don't need to be able to spam MP, you know, it's just, we're gonna often run into situations where we don't have it. But, you know, you do what you gotta do to survive, right?
Faster.
Hopefully we won't get stuck with something that primes us down to, like, 0, which totally could happen. Because they keep on forcing me to take stuff that inhibits my ability to generate MP, right? I mean, they don't force me to. I could have taken something even worse, after all.
Olympus, I accept this message.
But that's the hubris, right? Alright, so we're gonna take more money.
Adequate.
And shockingly, I'm gonna take the max MP here because we're so close to the boundary. You know, that's... normally I never would, but like, I need like 80, right? At 39 is too few. We can't even do like a cycle of our moves there. Yeah, we gotta... we had to take this. We'll probably even buy some in the shop if we see it. Shudder to think. Funny how the game will make you change your ways. There's even 70, like, now, you know, we can do a spin and an attack and then another attack, you know, it's, there's a cushion for it. That other, there was not. Yeah, much better.
Perish.
But, you know, fortunately, we're not on a timer. For all the other stuff they gave us, no timer at all. So we can afford to pretend to be able to play the game long enough to, you know, lose. No, I'm being overly negative. We will probably be fine.
In the name of Hades.
We are very low on HP, but alright, here we go. Water fitness. This is what we need. Slippery slope is really good, but this is going to give us 75 HP and more through it, so we're just going to take this.
I accept.
Also, I don't think infusion boons take away your MP totals. And that big HP boost was definitely what we needed more than any other consideration.
I'll take it.
Alright, time for the Eris fight. 212 HP with strength. Level 2 Eris. We have okay damage.
That was you.
Hopefully we'll be able to do it.
Look, you brought an ugly little bird with
How
you.
dare you?
Closest you're ever gonna get to wings
How
under the
dare
ears,
you?
babe.
Rocky is a
But you have to
beautiful
walk
bird.
everywhere. No wonder you're so unhappy.
I am not unhappy, and I took a boat most of the way here, thanks. Multiple boats, and I'm not about to let you insult Rocky to my face, or his.
Babe, come on. That bird is so pale, it's probably dying. Here, maybe I can put it out of its misery.
How dare you?
And you too. Spicy. It's warm. You should get in. Didn't hurt. Look at these washed up freaks.
Ooh, that's right, we do have the Lover's ability for a few damage resistance things, but oh man, not there. Okay, we gotta be careful. Those big bursts that they have will definitely sting if we let them get away with it, but we're not gonna let them get away with it. No, we're not gonna let them get away with it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes I do.
Lunatic.
Get underneath her. Come on now.
Hey, babe. Nuh-uh.
Nice, nice, awesome.
Got here.
Sweet. Good fight. Yeah. We, you know, we had the Lover's Arcana, which protected us from 3 hits, but even then, I mean, we came in there at, you know, just a little over 200 HP, right? And then walked out with barely any taken away, which is very promising. Now, our MP pool is actually the biggest worry here. If it's right where it is now, we're fine. But if we lose like 30 more, then we're in big trouble. Hopefully we'll be able to find some more. Alright. Ghost Onion's the keepsake for this place. The only keepsake we have to dodge is the Artemis keepsake. If we get that at the end, we'll probably die. Do we buy the Soul Tonic for 120? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have enough gold anyway. The build does what we need it to do, right? The only thing we really need is like another Poseidon boon to fill it up. So we got to protect ourselves from more boon quality damaging us, right? We have to. We're gonna get the Selene Hex for the armor soon, which we'll be able to do during the old Simon Says part of Prometheus. I hope that's what everybody calls it. That's what I call it internally. Although I usually just call it 1, 2, 3 Or 21212, as the case may be. You know, with random rolls like this for my 2 Chaos Trials with the 20 things, it's almost like he wants us to win, right? He knows I like the torches. He knows I'm too bad to win without Demeter.
Special delivery.
Lord Hermes.
Alright, specials for more projectiles, or... Yeah, I think +1 projectile is just the way to go, right?
Spotted them.
And there, you know, we're trying to make the shield go down before we drop in through the roof. It didn't quite work, but, you know, it's all to the good. Selene thing should be showing up, like, soon? Maybe not. But, like, it's lucky that we grabbed that Hestia boon stuff candle, you know, because now, like, we're gonna be a little quicker doing the damage on Typhon. We just need the Poseidon ability that gives you the froth on the splash attack, and then we can get it turned on, right? But we had to not take it for the other thing, and it was right. Hopefully we'll see it here. Yeah, here we go. Slippery slope. Good.
I felt something.
And then Frosty Veneer. We get all the stuff turned on. We're going to be taking reduced damage from huge attacks now. And of course, every water boon we take is 15 more HP, which is just wonderful. And Froth is really quite good, and we could maybe even... So the best thing with Froth is if you can get this Hermes boon that changes chance-based effects besides dodge and daze. Well, the thing about Froth is that it is chance-based, but you can, you know, it's not one of those, so you can actually get it to happen like twice as much, right? Some dodge, or no, we'll take weak effect potency, right? This is gonna cost us a little bit of MP, but yeah, that'll also give us 15 HP. Here, we dodge the Demeter stuff, rationalizing that the thing for like Gust would be the thing that we would get there maybe, but if we get any other high quality boons, then it would actually mess with our MP pool.
It's no use.
And she shows up to lay the beat down.
My stepmother, Queen Hera's favor isn't easily earned. You should know it's she who first desired your assistance here. You have more than her boon, but her faith, fragile as it is.
And I am grateful for it. But do you happen to know why? I don't know what Her Majesty the Queen could have seen in me, especially since we've never even met.
Perhaps it's that you represent a different course of action than the one we'd previously decided on, which came directly from my father, your Lord Uncle Zeus. None of us like to be wrong about anything, but we like victory more. How may I
Curious.
assist?
Alright. After we take damage, become impervious, or special for deflection bomb. I think this is the best thing, right? I mean, all of these would be very nice, but this will protect me, in the main, quite a lot. All right, so
Success.
we could get like a charm out of this. If we do get a charm out of it, it's going to mess with our MP pool. I think here... Well, we've got tons of power here, so yeah. Oh no, the warden thing, I forgot that existed. Well, we're just going to have to fight both of them then, right? I don't guess we've done a mini-boss yet under this thing. Well, you know, there's one. I don't know if they come back, but, you know, taking care of business.
Need to recharge.
Because the thing is like, we're not, like, we don't do extraordinarily huge amounts of damage here, right? We're just a reputable, slow control build. But we get it done.
Dragons that cannot fly.
Alright, here we take this. It's going to drop some HP MP, but give us a huge amount, right? Yes. We end up going positive quite a lot with it, and going up to 450 hit points, which is very good indeed. That plus strength is like being at like 700 some odd, right? So, you know, very good. We just have to, you know, there's no insta-kill stuff, I don't think, on this pathway. I think the Prometheus miss, even if you miss it, it only does like 100, which normally is quite a ton, but you know. And of course, as we keep on getting more boons from the water folk, we're gonna keep on getting more HP even, and it just feels so good, right? You gotta love when everything lines up, when a plan comes together, or a lack of a plan comes together. You gotta love that too.
Got the goods.
Here we go. We get some money. We get some Path of the Stars, and there we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh yeah, and we'll be able to get the Scorch Godsent. So yeah, we'll grab that later. But this is more important, I think. Maybe it isn't.
At last.
You know, maybe it isn't actually, but we're gonna force pay this right now, because I think this is because this Godsent Hex is going to be worth thousands of damage in the course of the fight. In the course of every fight. Here, HP over MP, we've got 120 MP, which is like enough, right? It isn't, but it is. I was hoping to run into Dionysus here, but it looks like we may not. Because, oh yeah, because this is, it's also really great for room clearing, right? Yeah, because she gets it done. Her thing will chew through basically a whole armored up level of folk and, you know, leave you happy and feeling fulfilled. This dude teleported to me. Outrageous. We will have to destroy him.
Better.
And of course, all the hearts are worth 32 now, thanks to that one ability. And we're going to take... I mean, really, the Hestia boon might be fine here, right? It could be, like, explosions. It could be a lot of stuff. It could give us, like, a replacement on the cast boon, even. And we've got a window. With 480 HP, you know, I no longer feel the HP pressure. You know, as we did against Eris with just 200, you know, this is many, many more. But that's what you get, you know. If you get a Poseidon and a Demeter build, you're going to stack those water infusion boons. You're going to transfuse yourself with water. Oh, those dudes are big, huh? We're going to get one on the other side of this table so that his missiles don't go through. And now, with the big guy gone, time for big guy number dos.
In the name of Hades.
We're not swapping that. That's not worth it, right? It would let us get more of those damage abilities, but losing the weak and all that we get from that, not worth it. This will be good. Going to the shop, this is going to be a pre-fight shop, so that would have been a free boon, but we have 800 coins, so we're going to be able to buy...
Gold coins.
Yeah, this is more important than that. Alright, so Special Scorch, no. Alright, all of these are not really what we want. This is fine.
Fair trade.
Alright, 500 HP. Let's get to it.
He knew it.
We have some matters to discuss, Prometheus. So why not ask your big friend there to step aside? It would be rather rude of him to eavesdrop on our private conversations.
You shall not believe this for some time, Agent of Change, but Heracles can be trusted. Certainly not in your present case, but still.
I care next to naught for what you say, sister. You wish for me to step aside. Make me. Either here and now, or by whichever means you got me to show up.
Well, since the both of you are here, I just want you to know, neither one of you is as strong as you look.
You underestimate our combined strength. Not for much longer.
Talking her trash. Let's get to it.
Heracles. Together, White House.
Yeah, we are. Boom, baby. Kung Fu doesn't work on me. Alright. 1, 2, 1. Second godsend there, now that we're out of that phase. Get it done, get it done. Come on now. Boom, baby. And then hopefully we'll be able to get the other one charged up in time for the third phase of the fight. Ah, we didn't even dodge it. Feels bad. You ain't gonna crush nothing.
You gods have much to answer for, yet no one to make you.
1, 2, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. Boom, baby. Clean as anything.
Not yet.
Dropping the base once more on the foe. Boom. You never had me, you never had your car. Alright, we need to get rid of Prometheus. Where's he at? Wow. They're so angry now. Alright, there we go. Yes, Blasted Witch indeed. Where you at, boy? Come and get some, Hercules. Come and fight. Come and die. Clean.
You see.
Alright, and there's Rivals 3 down. So now all we gotta do is convert to the end. It'll be a Typhon fight, right? Not a Rivals Typhon fight, which I don't know if I would win. I've only done it like the once. But just a normal Typhon fight. Now if we dodge... Alright, we get a file, good. I was like, all we have to do is dodge the Artemis Keepsake and we win. Because the Artemis Keepsake is a chance to go to 30 HP and lose the game. Alright, we're gonna buy...
Should get here soon enough.
Gonna buy the MP because, after all, it's very feasible that we pick up like a legendary boon or something to make us lose a lot of MP again. Hubris makes you buy stuff you wouldn't normally. It glistens. Give me the money. Give me the money. Let's go to it.
Monsters.
They all burn. That's just a totally reasonable person. Alright, here... Hex, yeah.
Higher up.
There's actually quite a lot of good stuff to find out of the Hex, you know, charge rate, blah blah blah, damage, all of that, very good, because this Hex is a big damage source for us. And, of course, in this fight, it's particularly great, because the Godsent Hex, you know, they've got 2 big HP pools to drop, because it does, like 2,000 Scorch damage to everything on the screen, which is a lot of thousands. It's just a lot of thousands. And we get a 5 path, which is going to... Alright, so that... makes it harder for us to do it. Slow Guardian charges it, and then easier to cast it, yes. Because now, yeah, with that, it's a lot easier to get it out very early in these rooms, and then, you know,
Special delivery.
and then just run right out. He's like, oh, Typhon's tried to show up. It's like, yeah, I don't care, though. Hopefully we'll dodge the old tail of Typhon. That's the one I have the most problem with. The eye sits still, so you can just, like, burn it down and try not to get hurt.
Count right now.
Special delivery.
And we did not dodge the tail. But, you know, with our armor, a lot nicer. You just gotta get on this side of him when he's doing that charge up. You can't dodge it from underneath it, you know, you gotta do it the new fashioned way. And some elegant armor face tanking later. The monster is repelled. Like, we didn't lose that much HP, just like 100. What are you gonna do, right? Way more damage on the splash, yeah. So, although it doesn't look like a big number, right, you know, when you're getting 15 flat there, that's actually a huge percentage-based increase onto what you're getting. A huge one.
Hey, make short work of the big guy up there.
Alright, so what we want to do here is buy the Haraboon.
On my authority.
Probably just take that because, you know, do something for us. Yeah, I guess. Here, we'll grab this to more damage there. And now, 576 HP. Big ol' swath of boons. Let's see if we can get this Typhon kill down. I mean, like, I feel totally confident in it. It's just like a normal Typhon, right? But that'll get us this this Chaos Trial down. And then, the only other one is like, one without any fear on it, right? Yeah, because it's like, he's so big that whenever you hit him, the splitting shots, you know, they, yeah. Just stand up in front and punch him. And now Zeus is going to drop the base. He's directing the traffic. He's getting it done. And then, you know, we just roll in here. Which ends with just thousands of damage listed, right? Just thousands of damage listed. It's not quite enough to one-phase him there, but... Yeah, you did just get here, and we're still at 500 HP, right? Yeah. You gotta love it when a build comes together. And that attack, which normally does like 80, only does like 70 when it hits you from all of these tanky effects on there. Yeah, it's like, you know, you just drop the armor on. You don't even have to worry about it. Amazing. We win. We're a hero. We save the day. Great chaos above trial. I'm declaring victory before it happened, but we did. We did, though. And with our tankiness and the armor there, yeah, we end up... Stab. Boom, baby. Not bad. Of course, like, the torches are my best weapon. If they had given me, like, the EOS aspect, it would have been, you know, twice as quick. But...
Did Chaos witness this?
But there we go. Poseidon Wave. See, look at that. 150,000 damage out of that. A lot of damage you can get out of a high-level Poseidon Wave. Of course, we're level 12. You know, you got the thing, you got the froth, you got all of it coming together. Perfection.
Tucked away. Done.
I don't even think there's an achievement for this, but, you know, if you're going to 100% the game or whatever, and I am, then definitely, like, having a thing that's a challenge listed is there, you know. We got the statues already, but there we go.
The task proceeds.
Who goes there?
And now there's just the chaos above trial, which we don't even, you know, that one won't even be a challenge, right? That's just beating the game without having a plan. Anybody can do that. Alright, awesome. Well, that went very well. I'm going to take a break, and when we come back, I'll play something else today, probably. I might actually just do this Chaos Above trial off camera, you know, less interesting than the Great Chaos Trial. But I actually think, like, that's a really interesting way to play. Like, maybe this is all I'm going to do now, is these great... Oh, it even shows the streak that you have. Interesting. But anyway, awesome, perfect, great, good, even. But thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I really hope you've enjoyed. That's Great Chaos Above. All you have to do is hit him with a torch, and before you know it, you'll win. That's my advice. It's not really advice. Anyway, see you guys later.